Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. Okay, I call total bullshit on this one. Just like his father, he can tell a tall tale. Typically self-aggrandizing stories that are just made up. You decide for yourself.
I stopped a beggar gang that was trafficking children on the subway. Right under the noses of the police there. The security guards, everyone was seeing them and monitoring them. Nothing was done until a foreigner stepped in to help. I'll explain to you what happened. I used to travel every day, as I said, to work. And one day I saw a woman who was wearing an overcoat walk in. And she took off her overcoat and she was wearing kind of grubby clothes underneath. And she had a child strapped to her back.
Now wait a minute. Is he trying to say she was wearing an overcoat trying to conceal a child on her back? Is that right?
And she was begging for money. Now, of course, begging is prohibited on the metro, but no one's going to stop them. That's China. There's this hyper exaggerated bystander effect where nobody steps in to help if someone's in need, and it's an awful, terrible part of Chinese society.
Of course, begging is prohibited on the metro, but nobody's going to step in because there's this hyper exaggerated bystander effect where nobody steps in to help. How is complaining about somebody begging on the subway going to help anyone?
But some people were giving money, others were ignoring her. But I felt something was a little off, so I took a photo of her, and she tried to knock the camera out of my hand. She wasn't very happy that I was taking photos of her.
No doubt, a poor, single woman having her picture taken by an opportunistic foreigner for use on his YouTube channel. Of course he's not happy.
Anyway, next day, I saw a different woman. Same MO. She comes in there, takes off her coat, wearing grubby clothes, has a child on the back. And I noticed that it was the same child that she had on her back. And of course, this kind of infuriated me because I figured out what was going on. Child was about 2 years old and completely out of it. Definitely drugged. 100% drugged.
Definitely drugged. 100% drugged. So now you know the story's total bullshit. He has to add stuff like that in there just to make it seem like something's going on. He knows about as much about children being drugged as he does about current events in China.
There's no 2-year-old child that remains quiet the whole day being carted up and down a crowded subway like that.
Is he saying he followed them all day? What is he, a stalker?
Third day, I believe it was.
Third day, I believe it was. Come on, didn't you learn anything from your father? He goes all in. He doesn't hesitate. Go all in. Third day. It was the third day.
I saw yet another woman with the same child on her back. And this time I just couldn't stand it anymore. I had photos of the previous 2 women. I had photos now of this woman. I physically grabbed her by the arm and I pulled her off of the subway and called the security over and showed them the photos of all the previous days that I'd taken.
Does anyone else notice the similarities in these photos? Well, there is one other woman in his video. These 3 photos are from woman number 1 and woman number 3, who he actually apparently reported to the police.
They called the police down. I Bluetoothed the photos to their phone so that they had the evidence.
So what do I think really happened? I'd be willing to bet that old SideburnsZA just complained about these women begging on the subway. Because he's a dick. Don't believe me? Check out these clips.
Oi, 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 oi. 你现在在干嘛？啊？你现在干嘛？你不知道现在是几点吗？
你去差点早，你就给他10分钟把它敲完，10分钟他就不干了。因为你回去赶路也10分钟嘛，是吧？要讲讲道理嘛，是吧？10分钟就搞完了。你把这10分钟搞完，你就回去。
我现在等一下。
10分钟搞完了。
Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Okay,
10分钟，现在开始。好，我在这里等，你有10分钟。
你们搞完。
10 minutes. This guy's got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. He's got 10 minutes to finish his shit. Oi! Oi! 你知道是几点吗？睡不觉。你是干嘛的？ 现在几点了？5点，早上5点。你们是干嘛那么吵啊？你们是人吗？
别再敲了是吧？敲完投资灯要给你们罚款的啊，不好意思。
They say, okay, fine, we won't make any more noise. As I'm just about to leave, they start making noise again.
Oh my lord.
By throwing down like bits of wood and stuff. And I come back, and I just ran back. I'm like screaming top of my lungs. I didn't get that part on camera, but I'm like, shut the hell up, what the hell? And they're like, what are you complaining about? That's not even that loud.
Who is he?
He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole.
And his cousin?
He's an asshole too, sir. Gun is made first class Philip Asshole.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Yo!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.